Good afternoon, my students. Today I will take your MPA subject. Okay. In this video, okay, I will explain Halsberg two-factor theory of motivation. Okay. In this, the full name of Halsberg is Friedrich Halsberg. Okay. In this video, okay, Halsberg theory will explain. Okay. Here in this model, okay, in this theory, we will study two factor. That is, the first one is Hygiene factor and the motivational factor. Okay. First of all, before going to this two factor theory, first of all we have to know the introduction. Okay, introduction part of Friedrich. Okay, Friedrich Halsberg is a professor. Okay, a professor of psychology in Western Reserve University. Okay, in USA. Okay, he is from USA. Okay, he has done their university from Western Reserve University. Okay, in USA. Okay, he has proposed this theory. Okay, he has proposed this theory, that is two factor theory. Okay, we can say this two factor theory in different model. Okay, we can say dual structure theory. Okay, there are various names for this theory. Okay, this theory was developed, proposed in the year 1956. Okay, in this theory, there are two types of factor. I have already told. One is Hygiene factor and the motivational factor. Okay, this theory is based on empirical study conducted by Halsberg on around 200. Okay, in this study, the Halsberg has took interview. Okay, interview on and around 200 accountants and engineers. Okay, and he has find two factor, that is, one is Hygiene factor and the next one is motivational factor. Okay, in any organizations we need motivation, isn't it, for the smooth running and job satisfaction purpose. Okay, and for this Herzberg has defined, okay, had find two factors that will motivate and demotivate, okay, the employees in the workplace. Okay, in this theory we'll study motivators. Okay, means motivational. Okay, first is motivational or motivation factor, which can encourage. Okay, this motivational factor will encourage employees to work harder in the organizations. And next is hygiene factor, means this won't encourage. Okay, this hygiene factor will discourage. Okay, discourage or dissatisfied. Okay, will be employees will be dissatisfied, workers will be dissatisfied in their work. Okay, for this in that interview he has found that employees can be motivated or employees can be demoralized. Okay, demotivated with these two factors. Okay. Okay, in this there are two factors I've already told, that is motivative factor. The presence of motivators cause employees to work harder. They are found within the actual job itself. Okay, this theory okay, describe how a employee or how a workers motivate in their job. Okay, that is why these factors, two factors, are used in this theory. Okay, motivating factor and the hygiene factor. Okay, there are various factors that can dissatisfied, okay, employees in their work. That is why these two factors are taken into point, okay, in this theory by Halsberg. Okay, the impact of motivating and hygiene factor is summarized in the following diagram. Okay, here Halsberg has just defined in a diagram. Okay, one is that is hygiene factor and the motivational factor. Okay, in hygiene factor, poor hygiene factor decreases the employees job satisfaction. Okay, if the employees, okay, working in the organizations will get low allowances. Okay, poor salary. Okay, there's policies will be means it will not be in timing basis. Okay, physical condition, that is electricity and so on, okay, not present, then these are the factors that will dissatisfied the employees to work in the organizations. Okay, in motivating factors, the factors that will increase, okay, employees job satisfaction, like if the employees will be recognized, okay, from his job, from his work, then he will be motivated more, and and help in the help in the achievement of the organization's goal. Okay, and in this way the growth and promotion opportunity will also increase. If the growth of the business will increase, then company will definitely increase. And in this way we have to motivate. Okay, according to this theory, Halsberg said that employees would be motivated with their growth and promotion opportunity. Okay, he must have the responsibility. Okay, he must give the company must provide responsibility to that persons, okay, to that employee. Then only he may work sincerely. Okay, he may be responsible person, and the ultimately the goal of the organization can be achieved, and he will be satisfied in their in that job. Okay, so there are various factors that will includes under motivating factors that helps in the satisfaction of job. Okay, the first factor is achievement. Okay, sense of achievement. If workers working in the organizations and he has achieved some goal, okay, he has achieved the organization goal, then he must be means he must be recognized. Okay, okay, after his achievement the company will pay him allowances or provide some recognition. Okay, then only a job, here it is written, a job must give an employee a sense of achievement. Okay, this will provide a proud feeling. Okay, if achievement is given, then the employees will be feel proud, okay, with his job. Okay, next is recognition. A job must provide an employees with praise and recognition of their success. If he has successed in his job, then he must be recognized, okay, within the group or within the organizations. Then he will be motivated for their in their job skill, okay, in their job place. Next is the work itself. The job itself must be interesting, varied, and provide enough of a challenge to keep employees motivated. Okay, the work which is given to that employees, okay, it must be interesting. Okay, if we just provide challenges, okay, then the employees will be motivated. Okay, employees will be interested, and we have to just work under that. Okay, next is responsibility. I've already told. So these are the point, there are the factors that helps employees to be in the job. Okay, he will be satisfied. Okay, if these are the conditions absence, then he will be not satisfied with his job. Okay, if he is not given more responsibility. Okay, next is recognition is not provided, achievement is not just I mean they are not feeling proud. Okay, these are the points that dissatisfied. Okay, if these are the point not provided. Okay, so these are the point, these are the very important point. Okay, in this motivational factor. So growth is also very important. Advancement, promotion opportunities should exist in the employees, within the employees. Okay, if promotion is not there in the organization, then employees will be demoralized. Okay, demotivated, and his jobs will be dissatisfied for him. Okay, that is why promotion opportunities should exist for the employees within the organizations. Okay, next is growth. Growth is also very important. Okay, student, so the job should give employees the opportunity to learn new skills. Okay, with the help of growth, new technology and new skills will be given. Okay, will be given to that employees, then he will be motivated with his job. Okay, next is hygiene factors. There are various types of hygiene factors here in this factors, that is company policies. I have already told company policies. Okay, this should be fair and clear to every employees. They must be also equivalent to those competitors. Okay, like other companies are using same policies. Okay, they are paying more. Okay, in for that also the company which you are working, okay, that must also provide suitable conditions. Okay, working conditions, policies, rules and regulations of that company. Okay, so that is why company policy is very much and crucial for being in the job. Okay, then only dissatisfaction will not be there, okay, of the employees. Next is supervision must be fair and appropriate. Okay, the employees should be given as much autonomy as it reasonable. Okay, he must give the power. Okay, supervision is very much important. He must give the power to work in the organizations. Okay, if the power is not provided, then he will not work in his swing, in his full swing. Okay, and then if this supervision is not provided, then the employees will be job will be dissatisfied for him. Okay, next is relationship very much important. Okay, there's no tolerance for bullying or checks. Okay, a healthy, enviable, and appropriate relationship should exist between peers, supervisors, and among different groups of people. Okay, in the organizations, different levels, there must be a good relations among the employees. Then only they will be satisfied with their job. Okay, if this fails, then dissatisfaction will come out. Okay, these are the factors, hygiene factors. Okay, next is working conditions. Okay, work condition. Okay, equipment and the working environment should be safe. Okay, fit for the purpose and hygienic. Okay, the working condition of that organizations should be suitable. Okay, should be environmentally friendly. Okay, next is salary. Now first and foremost, in today's world we are seeing about package. Okay, pay allowances. How much will they pay for me? No, you take a salary, you know everything. Okay, status. Okay, what status you are getting from that job status? Okay, from the job. Okay, next is security. Last me, security is very much important. If you are working in that company, they must provide you security. Okay, suppose insurance. Okay, life insurance. Okay, that benefit, this all comes under security purpose. Okay, so these are the models. Okay, these two factors, theory of motivations, developed by this Herzberg. Okay, Frederick Herzberg. So just you go through this point. Okay, student, so if you don't understand, you can ask me again. Here it is given the limitations of this theory. Okay, this theory, okay, has some limitations. The theory only applies to white collar workers. Only this theory is applied only in the organizations. Okay, only in job satisfaction purpose. Only in workers, not the other persons. Okay, not in other, only in job satisfaction purpose. Like it does not take an individual situation. ओके, यहाँ पे क्या सिंगल आदमी का सिचुएशन नहीं दिखता है, ओवरऑल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अंदर में कौन काम कर रहा है, ओवरऑल इज लुक्ड. Okay, the theory is focused on improving employee satisfaction. Okay, this theory helps, okay, focuses and helps to improve the employee satisfaction to their job. Okay, next is there is no objective way of measuring employee satisfaction within the theory. Okay, there is no any objectives of measuring employees of satisfaction. Okay, just we are just experimenting now, the employees are satisfied or not in their job. So these are the point. So last summary is there. Okay, Herzberg motivation theory model or two-factor theory model provides two factors that are motivation in the workplace. Okay, that affect motivation. Okay, motivation is very much important in today's world. Okay, if you are not motivated in your job, then you are not interested. Okay, you will just go out from that job. Okay, after 2 or 3 years you can just leave the job. That is why motivation is very much important in the organizations. That is why in every group of people we see in the organizations, they are motivated, one and another are motivating each and everyone. Okay, in the group. Okay, so this is the point you just go through. Okay, I hope you will understand this. Thank you.